Hello to my fellow weedy garden watchers. My name's Kim, and this is my farm. Together, my family and I, my husband and my children at least, because this is all my crazy dream and they're along for the ride. We own a 40-acre farm in eastern Indiana, zone 5/6, if that means anything to you. I grow as much food here as possible. We have 2 dairy cows, so all the raw milk and butter and cream and yogurt and ice cream that you could ever want. We have chickens for both meat and eggs, turkeys for both meat and eggs, ducks for both meat and eggs. I was a crazy chicken lady, that's how this all started. We also grow forested pork. So back here in our woods, half of our property is woods and half is green pastures. And so we grow a lot of pork here in the woods, the best pork you will ever eat, in my opinion. But the real love of my life is the garden. I started growing probably like many of you. I had a lot in town that was very shady, but I did what I could. But my parents lived in a town. My mom was always a gardener, more for ornamental things, but she always grew like a summer salsa garden with tomatoes and peppers and all the popular things. So I used that first couple years that I was learning how to garden, I used her garden because I could grow as much as I wanted because it was nice and big and full sun. And I spent that time learning and growing and failing. I'm still failing every day, but I get up and I do it again. Because nothing in my life has been as satisfying, as life-giving as this farm. A big piece of me is like, why did I win? What did I do to deserve all of this graciousness, this major award, if you will? And I'm not sure, honestly, but I know that this has been a dream of mine. I'm a big dreamer, and dream big. Seriously, never. I'm gonna cry thinking about it. And I'm not a crier, and I never cry on camera, and I did one time, and I'm gonna do it twice. Never, ever, ever in my wildest dreams could I have imagined even what I have now, let alone how much bigger it's about to get. I grow tons of annuals here, and I'm excited to be adding perennials because, for one, so much less work. Because they live for a long time. You don't have to constantly restart them like these fussy little annuals. For 2, I want to leave a legacy. We bought our property without knowing that all around us was going to be industrial solar parks. And I'm not gonna lie, I've cried about it a lot. It's hard for someone who loves nature and growing things and green and life to see these like black seas of death out my window. But I'm about to not be able to see them anymore, you guys, because food forest. I'm trying to make this video short and sweet because it's very easy for me to get thrown on a tangent about all these things that I love. But the long story short is, I won, but I'm gonna take you along with me. And I'm gonna show you how you, maybe not to this scale, but how you can implement all of these things in your everyday life. I heard a wise man once say, "You are what you eat, and if you don't know what you're eating, you don't know who you are." So this is my journey in growing food, growing family, growing life, here in my little piece of land. I have a YouTube channel. I have for a few years. If you go back and watch my old videos, I've come a long way since then, okay? My camera and editing have gotten better, I think. But if you feel so inclined, I would love if you would follow me along this journey so that we can all learn together, grow together, and I'm excited to be connected with those of you across the pond. I will see you in the future. Get growing. Until next time.